Happy Wednesday, everybody. We are live and we're chatting about what to expect for rain in the next couple of days. Now we're heading into Easter weekend and things are going to get a little active right before Easter, and a lot of areas around San Antonio and around the metro between here and Corpus Christi and Houston will be likely underneath the threat of a lot of rain. It looks like if any flooding occurs in the next couple of days, it'll be near the coast, near Corpus Christi, Port Aransas, Rockport, and towards Galveston and Houston. Not so much here in San Antonio, and we'll dive into the details in just a little bit. Make sure my audio is working okay. Perfect. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. And again, today's going to be nice, mostly cloudy, a lot cooler this morning. We had a few showers around the sunrise hour, 7, 8 o'clock this morning, and things have really cooled down significantly, and things stay on the cooler side for the next couple of days. So tomorrow, 60 degrees. Here's a sneak peek going into Easter, and you'll see as I put my name up, perfect. Mornings will be back in the 50s and highs in the 60s, right around 60 degrees tomorrow and Friday. So that's significantly cooler. Keep in mind, on Monday we hit the 90s. Yesterday we were around 88 here in the city, and tomorrow we'll be around 61, and same thing on Friday. Meantime, today we saw a few showers around the 7 o'clock hour, primarily before sunrise, and you can see now they're moving east and southeast towards Cuero, Victoria, down I-37 towards B County, and let's say near Highway 57 and towards the southeast in the Coastal Bend region. There may be some lingering sprinkles behind the system. This was a cold front, and behind it may be a spritz of light rain on the east side, and maybe a light shower south of Hondo and south of Highway 90. But notice it's not a lot of rain. It looks like for the rest of today at least, that's how it's going to be all day long. Mostly clouds, a little bit of sunshine towards the afternoon, and maybe a spritz of light rain here and there. It's not going to be a ton of rain in the forecast for today. More importantly, on Thursday and Friday, it really ramps up and increases in coverage. So let's talk about the rain estimates from this morning. It was really abundant in Kerrville, across the hill country from Camp Wood to Kerr County, Kendall County, Blanco County, Fredericksburg, Gillespie County, Johnson City 281, towards I-10, and even towards Bandera County. Some areas up to about 1.5 inches of rainfall in a very short amount of time, which is not bad, because between northern San Antonio and the hill country is some pretty bad drought. Probably around Kerrville, it's exceptional, which is the worst kind of drought you can get. So this is much needed. While 1.5 isn't a ton, it's decent, right? It's not bad. And despite that, around Kerrville, around I-10, Fredericksburg, Johnson City, on average about 1/10 to maybe 1/4, upwards of 3/10 of an inch of rainfall. And keep in mind, these are rain estimates. These aren't rain official totals, but the radar has a pretty good idea of how storms move through and how much rain they deposit in a very short amount of time. So that's from this morning towards San Antonio. It wasn't a lot. Matter of fact, I didn't get anything at my house, but around the Stone Oak, maybe 281 area, near the I-35 and 1604 intersection, right? That's around 1/10 of an inch of rainfall from this morning. About 6/10 to 1/2 inch of rainfall from the west side near 151. SeaWorld area towards maybe Helotes. A spritz of rain, right? You could see mostly San Antonio did not see a lot, but just outside of downtown, outside of the 1604 loop, especially towards Divine and near Lytle, up to a little bit of rainfall. And near I-35, near Pearsall and Divine, which matter of fact, late last night around the 8:30, 8 o'clock hour, a pretty large thunderstorm moved through Divine. It was a large storm that was severe at times, but collapsed very quickly on approach to San Antonio. But Divine and Pearsall, and even south of Hondo, near Dilley, southern Medina County, saw some pretty good rain last night, but these estimates are mainly from this morning as that cold front moved through. Meantime, temperature a little cooler, right? It's breezy, it's almost windy, 17 miles an hour near on the wind speed from the north. Temperature right around 69 to 70 from the airport to San Antonio International to Stinson Airfield. And you can almost draw out the cold front. So you can kind of see that line of green color, that contrast between warmer and humid air towards the cooler air between Gonzales and Hallettsville, between Floresville and Beeville. I mean, that's a 10-degree swing just ahead of the cold front. So between here and the hill country, lower to middle 60s, we'll be right around 73 to 75 today with mostly clouds, a little bit of sunshine here and there with a breezy northeasterly wind. You'll see as I put this into motion through tonight and even tomorrow morning, wind speeds stay at that range, right? 15 to 25 mile an hour sustained winds with an occasional forecast gust near 25 to 35. So the gusty wind will remain in place for tonight and through tomorrow as well. And Thursday, meantime, here's your timeline for this afternoon. We're looking at a mostly cloudy sky and high temperatures near 75, which is a lot closer to average. A little bit below, but we'll take it. Breezy all day long. And if we see any rain tonight, it'll be mostly spotty. It's not going to be a lot. Isolated rain between 4 p.m. and 10 p.m., but the better chance for storms arrives after 10 p.m. tonight and mostly into Thursday morning where things get a little active. So here's kind of how it may play out by tonight, 5:30. Temperatures lower 70s, upper 60s, breezy northerly winds. A stray shower, mainly southeast towards the coast this evening. And then by tomorrow morning, or at least late tonight, tomorrow morning, things get a little active. You can see storms start to erupt and moving from the south. That's the big takeaway. So rain will develop near the coast, between the valley, between Corpus Christi, between there and Baffin Bay towards Harlingen, anywhere in the Rio Grande Valley and Corpus Christi. In that region tonight, rain and storms will develop out there and then start to move farther north along the mean flow. You'll see as I put this into the step-by-step and hour-by-hour, by tomorrow morning, 5 a.m., here comes some pretty good rain between Corpus Christi, Laredo, and San Antonio and towards Houston. So if you are traveling anywhere across the region tomorrow, good news for areas out west, mostly dry towards Del Rio, Eagle Pass, Laredo, maybe a few showers towards the hill country, should be no problem. But towards the coast, Corpus Christi, Rockport, Port Aransas, Galveston, Houston, it's going to be mainly southeast of San Antonio that sees the bulk of rainfall between Thursday morning and Friday night. And you can see as I hour by hour this, Thursday 4:30, afternoon, evening hours tomorrow. More rounds of just on and off showers and even thunderstorms moving through the area between Corpus Christi, San Antonio, Austin, and Houston. It's going to be on and off all day long. So Thursday tomorrow is going to be a wet day, a lot cooler, highs near 60, breezy, overcast, damp, wet, gloomy, and gray. You name it. It's going to be all there tomorrow. It's not going to be all day rain. We'll see breaks in the activity from time to time. But as you can see on future radar, just kind of rounds of showers and storms on and off all day Thursday. Same thing for Friday morning and into Friday night as well. Now, good news, by Saturday morning, it looks like the guidance, the forecast models are depicting more of a drying trend by the weekend. So that'll be good news for any Easter campers. If you have any traveling plans on Saturday morning, it should improve gradually. Now, there may be a lingering shower Saturday morning and Saturday night, especially east of Bexar County, east of San Antonio, towards Houston, towards the coast. This is just a forecast model, so take the placement of rain with a grain of salt, but the big takeaway, the big trend, it's drying out Saturday morning and then Saturday night, and then same thing for Sunday morning for Easter. As a matter of fact, we may see a blend of sunshine and clouds for the end of the weekend, April 9th and April 8th. So that's the big takeaway, just on and off showers and storms Thursday morning into Friday night. As a matter of fact, between Corpus Christi, between Nueces County and towards southeast Texas, Beaumont, western Louisiana, Lake Charles, that yellow shaded region, if we were to see any type of minor to isolated flash flooding in the next couple of days, it's going to be in that yellow shaded area. Because the farther west you are, towards Del Rio, towards the hill country, you're not going to see that much rain. San Antonio, we're forecasting about an inch, which is not a ton, but areas to the southeast, the gradient's going to be sharp. And the contrast in rainfall amounts between San Antonio and Houston, it's going to be a lot. I mean, from like an inch of rainfall to about maybe 4 to 5 out near Victoria. And here's kind of a good way to look at it. So this is a forecast model, high resolution through tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., and then by Thursday night, Friday morning, as you know, those rounds of showers and storms move in. Maybe around an inch to half an inch of rainfall between here and Uvalde and Hondo. But notice towards Gonzales, towards LaGrange, and even towards Beeville, southeast of San Antonio, up to 2 to 3 to maybe 4 inches of rain in some of these isolated pockets east of 35. So it really depends on how these showers set up towards the south and how they kind of pass through deep South Texas tomorrow morning and tomorrow night. So it's really going to be a decent gradient, not so much out west, but more rain totals out east, especially if you're comparing it from San Antonio's perspective. You can see forecast totals for Del Rio, Rock Springs, anywhere from 1/10 to maybe 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rainfall, which is not bad, but up to San Antonio, I-35, Gonzales, LaGrange, it can range from 1 inch to 2 inches of rain. So we'll have to watch very closely and monitor the radar. That's how things will play out in the next couple of days. All right, here's the 7-day forecast, and perfect. And good morning, Terry. Good morning, Timothy, Joanne. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Yeah, rain's on the way. So in terms of hail, Aurora, so it doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. The thing is, with these showers and storms moving in, tonight, mostly on Thursday and Friday, they're moving in from the south. And typically down south, the air is warmer, and for thunderstorms and large updrafts and hail producing storms, you need more of a humid, hot environment. You need cold air as well. You need that contrast, but it looks like the storms that move in from the south will be mainly tropical rain producers. So Thursday and Friday, we're not expecting hail, mainly just on and off pretty good rainfall for the next 48 hours. So hail's not a threat right now. There may be 1 or 2 pop-up thunderstorms through Friday that may produce some small hail, but right now we're not looking at a large hail threat in the forecast through Thursday and Friday. And good news, guys, things improve by Saturday and Sunday. As a matter of fact, I'll take off that and show you this. Easter Sunday, 76, lower 80s Monday and Tuesday. So next week looks to be off to a good start. In the meantime, several days of numerous chances for showers and storms. And for today, it's 75. Mostly isolated activity tonight. It's not going to be a lot, so if you have any dinner plans this evening, you should be good to go. It'll be mostly cloudy, breezy, and cool. But if any storms develop tonight, it'll be likely after 10 p.m. towards the midnight hour. And more importantly, highest coverage of rain Thursday morning, Thursday night, and the Friday morning and Friday night as well. So that's the forecast. 72 on Saturday and a lot better on Sunday for Easter. So good news, things are going to improve. Things will clear out to a little bit of sunshine as we celebrate Easter Sunday here in San Antonio. So that's it for weather. We'll keep it on the 7-day for a little longer and make it a great day. Be safe and get ready for some good rain Thursday and for Friday.